So, do you want to know how you can keep a positive attitude at all times? I'm going to tell you exactly how because I've known people, I've seen people who just always seem to be in a bad mood, and it always messes up your opportunities. For example, I'm in door-to-door sales, right? And I saw the other day some guy doing the same thing, but what was the problem with him? I could just tell he had a loser attitude. He had a negative attitude. And I just know 100%. I don't even need to ask the guy. I don't even need to know him. I know he's not getting sales. And if he is, the really, really easy sales, maybe the lower amount of sales than all the other reps. Why? Because of this. This is how he was. Walking around with his head down, slow, slow pace. You could just tell that he was tired of life. And why is it? Because he didn't understand what it is to keep a positive attitude. Because when you are someone who takes everything in life a little too seriously, and I'm not saying don't take life seriously because you definitely have to take life serious, but what I mean is taking life too seriously in a way of if something bad happens to you, if something negative happens to you, like for example, in the sales game, if you're talking to a customer and that customer is a straight up asshole, then what most reps tend to do is they tend to internalize that and then they feel down and then they end up like that guy walking like this, looking down, slow. And this is not just about sales because most of you guys, something happens in your day-to-day life and you carry that same energy like this low, and you're just not a pleasant person to be around. Your friends are going to notice it, strangers are going to notice it, women that you try to talk to are going to notice it, because sales is the transference of emotion. So if you can't transfer a good emotion into someone, they're not going to purchase from you. If you're dating as a man and you want to transfer that emotion into a woman that you're the right guy for her, right? You're not going to transfer that if you're always in a bad mood. So you have to learn how to keep a positive attitude by simply finding the humor in things, right? For example, I'm going to tell you one of my secrets of how I can keep a great attitude regardless, even if that other guy that I'm telling you about, even if we're in the same position, pause, even if we're in the same situation and we're both talking to the same amount of people, and maybe he encounters someone who's a negative prospect, a negative client, negative customer, and I encounter that same person and they're negative to me. The reason why he's carrying that energy and he has his head down like this, he's walking around all slow, he's not getting sales, is because of his attitude. It's because of the way he handles situations. If someone lashes out at him, he takes it as a personal attack and he feels down. It lowers his energy. As opposed to someone like me, I set my mood for the day. I say, this is the mood for the day. I'm not letting anyone take this from me. And whenever I do encounter someone like that who's a straight up asshole, I find something to laugh about, right? 9 times out of 10, they're fat as hell. They hate their life. They look like shit. And you could just tell they stink, all this shit, bro. You got to find something to make yourself laugh. They could say the same thing to me, right? And I'm setting my mood for myself. So whatever they say, I don't care. On to the next. Why am I going to let that affect my day when someone else says something and suddenly your mood is dragged down? So you can apply this to everything. Your car tire pops and you find a way to laugh about it. And something else happens in your life. I remember I broke my thumb. I found a way to laugh about it. Everything has to have some sort of humor in it to where it's just funny, man. It's funny. Oh, I broke my thumb. Shit, that fucking sucks. Shit, I won't be able to finger no women with my thumb. No, I'm just kidding. But see, you have to find the humor in things because if not, you're gonna let that drag you down and you're just gonna be in a bad, sour mood. And in sales and life, it's gonna ruin your opportunities because let's just say I let something like that ruin my mood, right? And then I go to the next potential client, me and the same guy. What if he goes to the next client and he can't talk to them in a good positive attitude, so he just missed that opportunity. And I come in right behind him and then I talk to that person, I'm in a good mood, I'm in a good attitude. Guess what? They're gonna buy from me. Why? Because of my attitude, because of the way that I handle situations and the way that I can find humor in everything. Motherfucker cusses you out. Oh, fuck you. You look at him and just laugh. Man, look at that. That motherfucker is fat as hell. He looks like shit. He hates his life so much that he sees something in me that he kind of just wants to take some of my energy. He wants to take some of that energy, right? So if you're on a phone call, if you're dating a girl and she's just giving you attitude, hang up on her ass. Fuck that bitch. Find a way to laugh about it. Who cares? You have to have that sort of attitude. I remember when I was a kid, my grandma would say that about how things slip off her like soap. That was the saying, something like that in Spanish. I don't know exactly how it goes, but just letting things slip off you like soap. Basically what that means is not letting anything come in and pierce you and internalize it, as opposed to something coming at you, you just slip right off. Who cares? That's the type of attitude that I have towards a lot of things, right? Because 9 times out of 10, most things aren't really that serious. Most things aren't that serious. You got to have some sort of emotional intelligence to where you can control your mindset and you don't let others control you by the things that they say or by the things that they do. If it's something serious, then obviously take it serious. But 9 times out of 10, it's something that's not that serious. And you're going to let it bring your mood down and drag you down for what? It's not that deep. All right? Like the video. Oh, shit. Like the video. See, that was funny. Anyways, like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.